I was we talking about it this morning. I was gonna send my friend Sherry Libby a bitmoji of the little girl where she's in a body cast, and it's because it's funny to me. Because the enemy thinks that he gonna come in. Because when the enemy comes in, he tried to come in, but he did not. I ain't getting him for nothing. Come on in. Come on, stupid, in the room. Come on, stupid. So I can kick you in the back of your throat. Here's the thing. I know the word of God, and I know that if I speak it, he ain't coming. I saw myself last week. I looked down the hall, and I could not find him. I said, where he at? He had took off running. He took some of my candy, too. He will take your candy, steal your stuff. He can't help it. He's a thief. When a thief, he comes to steal, kill, and destroy. He took some of my candy, too. On the way out the door, I wanted my candy dishes. He's a stupid idiot. So trails of candy. I said, if it was Jesus, would he leave trails of bread for me? And he wouldn't leave. Two-pronged approach. He wouldn't leave. You're not supposed to be running from nobody. The Bible said, resist the devil. And submit to God, resist the devil, and he will flee. I was looking for him after I started talking about how stupid he was and saying I was stepping on his head. I looked for him spiritually, and I could not find him. Y'all looking for y'all stuff. Why y'all looking for stuff? You don't need that stuff. Looking for your car keys, it will pop up. Sit down. That's what you need to do. I sit down, I breathe, inhale, out, exhale about 3 times, and I get up and I find my stuff. I just walk through my house. I find it. It pops up. Hallelujah, you didn't lose anything. I said you didn't lose nothing. He said, if you spend your time at the tree, find yourself at the tree, sit down, close your eyes, deep breathe, and take about 3 deep breaths in and out, 3 breaths. You need to get to the point where you do this so effectually and fervently and quickly that even your kids are screaming in front of you cannot bother you. When I deep breathe, I don't realize the people around me, but I've been doing yoga for a while. When I deep breathe, I close my eyes and deep breathe. You're not there anymore. I'm at the beach. Sometimes I'm at the beach. Sometimes I'm just sitting in my room. But I could be sitting in church deep breathing. I'm gone. Talking to God. I'm gone. That's a picture of rest. That's a picture of rest. God said get to the point where nothing else around you can bother you. He said if they tell you to rest, how about taking a couple of deep breaths, sitting down, taking a couple of deep breaths, and talking to me. So releasing to me, say, God, say, I need you. You're my security. Check this out, God. I can't do this without you. Nisi! Be my banner, come and fight for me. See, here's the thing. I call Nisi when the enemy comes in. Why? That helped too. That helps a lot. I call Nisi. I got Nisi on lock. You got Nisi Poo, I have my Nisi Poo. Melanie, I have my Nisi Poo. Me, that was me, and Auntie me, because I'm Jamie, she's Melanie, but I have my Nisi Poo on lock. But then I realized more than I need and want my Nisi Poo. I need Nisi. So I had to drop the lock on Mimi and get the lock on Nisi. Remember how you better get you a lock on Nisi. You better find the names of God and find out who they are, find out what he does. Because Jesus ain't fighting no more your battles. He said, it is finished, it's God. Better get a lock on Nisi. Why? Because when the enemy comes in, the standard that you're looking for at the end of that scripture has to be lifted up by Nisi. Get God. Get God first. Get God and then get the tree. Why do I say he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that brings forth fruit in his season? His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. Get God and then get the tree. The seed itself is a beautiful thing, isn't it? I said, God, you made seed and you scattered it. That's a beautiful thing to me. Scatter me, God. Scatter me. It's hard because I know that the Ukrainian people have been pulled out of their lands. I said, they are all right. I can tell people they're all right. They just been exiled. The exact same way Judah was exiled back in the day. The exact same way. When you want to know God, if God is okay with it and God sees it and God's behind it, find it in the Bible. Let's see how he did his people. His people were exiled. Here's the thing. It was his people that were exiled, not the demons. Not the demon folk, not the demon people. Jezebel ain't seen no exile. She left her land to go marry Ahab because he was stupid. She wanted to have a king that was stupid so she could rule a land. She wanted to rule a land. Right? Here's the thing, when the people were not obeying God, there was exile that came. Exile. Exhale in your exile. And God will tell you why. While you're in it, gotta tell you why you're walking away. Gotta tell you why you had to leave that day, and it happens immediately. The Ukrainian people didn't have time to prepare. I don't care what nobody said. They didn't have time to prepare. Not prepare mentally, because if they had time, they wouldn't have been found where they were at. They would have been found in Ukraine. They would have made a home somewhere else, so they would not have to get up and leave it quickly to become a refugee in a land where they did not want to be. They wanted to stay a tree in the Ukraine or be a tree somewhere else. They want to put down roots so that they would have to pick their roots up and their kids up and move away from them. They did not. Nobody wants to be an exile, but God blesses those that are in that station. How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as a queen? I was getting to tell Miss Carol about it, and then I got cut off last night. I said I've been walking in the Romans, the 1 Peter 2 and 9 type of station. I'm stationed. I got my station, and my station is queen. I'm tuned in, right? And Pastor Keith looked at me on Sunday. He said, Jamie, and I said, yeah. And he said, you are a queen. I said, thank you. And Harmony was sitting right there. She just looked at me like, get on my nerves. I do. I'm not getting on her nerves. Because we talked about it a couple of times. We haven't gone back into it, and I think God is trying to kind of ease her into it. I don't have to yell in her face. I walked up and out of nowhere, I didn't pay Pastor Keith or anything. I might have done it, but I didn't do it. Right? I might have thought about doing it if it was an option, but I didn't do it. I walked up and he said, Jamie. I said, yeah. He said, you are a queen. I said, huh? He said, you look like a queen, Jamie. I said, thank you. Until I opened my mouth, right? I look like a queen. I didn't even like the dress that I had on. I was standing up in front of the church and told someone not 35 minutes before that I did not like the dress because I don't like wearing black. It wasn't all black though. It had an up and down feature to it, so I had a little tiny bit of a train, but not enough for him to call me a queen based on the train. I told him, I said, yes, and my hair is my crown, isn't it? Bugging, but I realized my grandma saw something, Jimmy, your hair's your crown and glory. Meaning, could it be that the very thing you do not like adds glory to you? Yeah, the very thing that you do not like because it makes you look different from other people. My hair is large. And when I say large, it is El Grande now. It don't play. My hair has its own personality. I think my hair, they're going to actually set aside and reserve a seat in the front of the church on Sundays for my hair, and they give me something. They give me a stool maybe. They will reserve a seat for my hair. Give my hair its own seat, give it its own chair in the front of the church because it has its own personality. My hair does what it wants to. I don't even try and comb it no more. I don't go in and comb it. Never did. But then I try to massage it a little bit now. I try to talk to it, but it doesn't listen. Has its own personality. And here's the thing, I didn't like that because it said don't like standing out. I don't like standing out, but it makes my hair and my eyes make me stand out. So with that, the very thing I did not like because it makes me stand out causes God to get the glory from it. He knows exactly what he wants to do in your life. He will draw people to you based on the fact that you got hair like that. We was at Mission Barbecue and I was walking around and we had big cowboys coming to me like, he was like, nice hair. I was like, thank you. I left my house, I wanted to be a rocker today. I was telling everybody that all weekend long. I did because I left Saturday morning, I said I'm gonna be a rocker today. I'm gonna be a rocker today. I said you are meeting this is the Diana Ross of Jamie. I'm gonna be a rocker today. Except that there's no Diana Ross of Jamie. I said it once and I saw the silliness in it. There's no Diana Ross of Jamie. This is just Jamie. Jamie was born this way. She needs to accept and love who she is. You were born that way. The very thing that you do not like that makes you feel like it puts you as a reason for people looking at you. You don't want to be in the front of people looking at you. You want people staring at you. I am an introvert. I am. The very thing that causes people to look at me is the one thing that made me want to hide behind the tree. Hide behind the tree instead of meeting God at it. Jesus met, didn't he? Jesus and two angels. We talked about them the other day when we mentioned Lot and the two angels that went into Sodom and Gomorrah, right, to meet with Lot and his family. Two angels that went to Sodom and Gomorrah and sat with Lot and his family. And then the men came to the town and banged on the door and said, send them out so we can rape them. We want to rape them. The problem that I had with Lot tried to offer his daughters before the men. He said, oh, no, don't rape these men, take my daughters. I understand. I'm stuck between, did he honor the angels? I'm stuck between, was he trying to give honor to the angels? I'm stuck between. But if you know these men were crazy enough to come in, bang on your door, and they wanted to rape the men inside the house, I don't care if you wanted to offer your daughters as a living sacrifice to these men, they would have been dead before the night is. They would have been dead before days end. Those men were ravenously hungry. And they were in wilderness, right? Jesus was in the wilderness, and he offered the option of turning stones into bread. Satan could take nothing from Jesus, just like he can't take nothing from you. He's stupid. He don't have nothing to do. He don't do nothing new. The power of suggestion is powerful and mighty in Satan's mouth. All he does is suggest to you, why don't you do this thing?